wanted to kind of take a little bit of time up front to add to what Denise said about the New Zone Gallery. So I moved to Eugene about 11 years ago. Show of hands, how many people have gone to the New Zone Gallery at some point in time? Right? Okay, great. So you know what it was like. I mean, the New Zone was like the anchor on Broadway. It was kind of the last gallery before things fell off into just typical street life on a First Friday. And it was the first gallery that I went to in Eugene when I could still go on the First Friday Art Walk as opposed to being here doing setup. And I felt so at home there because you walk in, you've got art that is up your alley, art that's not, you've got it just had this incredible patchwork of community feel as a gallery. I remember going to Opus 7 that was open to at the time, and I paid like $7 for a glass of wine. I was really poor at the time, and I was like, I mean, it's still too expensive for me on an art walk. I was like, oh God, is this the city that I moved to? And then I go to New Zone, and it's like free beer and wine and snacks and artists milling around and standing in front of their work and people having conversations outside, and there's a big crowd, and it was amazing. To me, it's what an art gallery should be. Is a piece of the community. And when I went to New Zone, before No Shame started in Eugene, I remember thinking, what would be the theatrical equivalent of the New Zone Gallery? Mm-hmm. And that is really what we've tried to do. Our first performance was at the New Zone Gallery. They were the first organization that had official organization status that would talk to us. And they said, yeah, sure, come in First Friday, set up. And we did a few pieces during the regular First Friday event. And they had no trouble turning their microphone and their spotlight over to No Shame, just a group of people who were completely unknown at the time. And they let us perform in their space. And they did it because they're community first and because they're not afraid of taking chances. And that is the same way that we want to foster the community here. So we're very much partners, very much the same mission, which is everyone has art, everyone needs a place to show their art and express their art. And like the Zone for All would give anyone a space to hang art for $10, we give anyone space on stage for 5 minutes. And so, heartfelt thanks for all they've done. They're still looking for a space. It is not a dead organization. They're still alive and well, but they need a space, and they're still looking for one. In the meantime, in the back, this is our little piece of street theater we did tonight. Tamothy and I and a few others went down to the New Zone, and in Tamothy's words, going to the New Zone, people were milling around like ants that had their hill stepped on. Right? There was just kind of people wandering around. They didn't know what to do. Some people went into the jazz station looking really confused. And it just shows, I mean, it was a beacon. And so we set up a little tray with some cheese and hung some butcher paper and had a little sign that said No Shame's Insta Gallery for New Zone. And we just had people write what their feelings were. And a lot of people stopped, and a lot more people stopped and talked than were willing to write something. But we took that butcher paper, it's hanging back there by our sign. There's some markers back there. So on your way out at the end of the show, please stop at that. If you like the New Zone, if you have anything to express, they're not going to necessarily know it unless you take a little time and let them know how you felt about their space and how important it was. So please take a little time, share with them what you felt about the New Zone Gallery. And they're also going to see this because it's going to be on YouTube. So I'd love to do a 1, 2, 3 big thank you New Zone Gallery. Now let's do a practice first. We'll do it quiet. I don't want you to waste your energy. 1, 2, 3. Thank you New Zone Gallery. Okay, we got the cadence now. Okay, now we're going to do it big. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you New Zone Gallery.